Hey you, I'm Sarah Turner. I'm a freelance copywriter and copywriting mentor, and I want to talk to you about breaking through from making hundreds of dollars a month to making thousands of dollars a month as a freelance copywriter, because that is the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? How do we get to a point where we are making great money as a freelance copywriter? These are my 4 tips from taking freelance copywriting from a hobby to something that is a sustainable career. So first things first is focusing on high value projects. Now here's the thing, when you're first starting out and your confidence might not be that great, it's so easy to take on a $30 project here, a $50 project there. But the thing is those little projects, they have the same amount of setup time and admin time as the bigger projects. So you end up having to have a bunch more to generate the same kind of income with just a few higher level projects. So I really want to encourage you to not take these small projects and instead focus on bigger projects or batch your work. That is a really great way to be more efficient with your time so that you can earn more. Another thing I want to encourage you to do is have a project minimum. This was a game changer for me because not only did it make me focus on higher level projects, but it allowed me to say no more easily to those lower paying projects. So I really recommend you come up with a project minimum, something that you just say is the cap, the bare minimum that you will work for. And keep in mind, you can always bundle things together so that it works for you, so that you have less admin and less setup time, but you're earning more in less time. Also, you can focus on higher paying copy, things that are direct response copy like sales pages and opt-ins. Those are generally worth more to your clients and therefore you can charge more for them. So I really want to encourage you to go after some high value projects. The next recommendation I have is go for bigger clients. Again, newbie copywriters, when they're first starting out, because of the lower confidence they have in their skill set, they tend to go after people who maybe don't even have a website. But if somebody doesn't have a website, that communicates to me that they do not understand the importance of online marketing, and therefore they are not a good client. You want to go for people who clearly understand the importance of digital marketing. It's going to be much easier for you to explain the value that you bring to the table as a copywriter. And the other thing is if you go for an even bigger client, the one who appears to have their shit completely together online, they're going to be even better of a client because they're going to know the importance of copywriting and they're probably going to be easier to work with. Obviously, there are exceptions to this rule, but one of the things that surprises my students the most when they're struggling is I tell them to aim higher. Because when you aim higher, you are working with people who not only understand the value of what you bring to the table, but they also are generally earning more and able to pay you. It's as simple as that. And I also want to encourage you to do this because, again, I have had so many students be completely surprised and baffled that when they reach for the people at the top, they are able to get in touch with them and even work with them. And it's a lot easier than they suspected. So don't aim low, aim high. The next piece of advice I have for you is to continuously add to your skill set. Again, you've heard me say it before, but be a forever student. So when you are continuously adding to your skill sets, you are bringing more value to your client and then you are able to charge more for your copy. So what do I mean by adding to your skill sets? Maybe you study direct response copywriting and focus in a direct response style of copy. Maybe you learn email platforms. So you're not only able to write email copy, but maybe you can actually help with the back-end strategy of, creating automations and sequences and tracking. That would be huge. You could also really level up your skills in SEO. That's another valuable skill set for copywriters because that allows you to not only produce great copy, but to make sure it's found by Google. This is great for anything like website copy or blogs. At the end of the day, you do not need a degree to continue making yourself more value as a copywriter. You just need to keep an eye out for skill sets that speak to you, add them to your repertoire, take courses, find mentors, and continue to level up. And finally, I cannot emphasize this last one enough. Invest in things that will save you time. Time is your most precious, most limited resource, and so you've got to protect it at all costs, and you've got to maximize it. That is how you're gonna go from making few hundreds of dollars as a copywriter to making thousands of dollars as a copywriter. And what I mean by that is investing initially probably in software that's gonna save you time in onboarding clients and sending proposals and sending contracts. I know so many newbie copywriters who are resistant to this because they think it's taking money out of their paycheck, but it's not. It's you being a business owner and investing in your processes so that you're not spending all of your time emailing clients and onboarding them. This also might mean that you need to hire a virtual assistant. I cannot tell you enough how much hiring a virtual assistant changed my career forever. They help me with all of my admin work and more. This also includes hiring an accountant. If you are doing your own accounting and your taxes, not only are you probably not doing a great job because you're not a professional, but it's not the best use of your time. I just really wish I could reach the screen and tell you how important this is. So the other thing that can help is maybe hiring a bookkeeper and hiring an editor or a proofreader. All of those people are going to make you so much more effective at your business so that you can continue to grow and continue to charge more. It's a little counterintuitive to think that hiring people is going to allow you to make more money, but in my experience and in the experience of so many other people, look around online, it is going to help you get to that next level. Can you tell I'm fired up about this topic? It's something that I think so many newbie copywriters miss and take too long to implement. So I'm really, really passionate about this because I'm trying to save you time. I'm trying to also save you the heartache of figuring this out in 1 or 2 years from now and thinking to yourself, man, I wish I did that sooner, because I'm speaking from experience. So go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if this was helpful. Please leave comments. I love reading your comments. You guys are a brilliant group of people. I really appreciate you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.